Welcome back to the EAAN Aura Podcast. Today, I'm here with
Emmanuel.
And then, guys, Yokowari. Yokowari. Bagay, what's up?
Obi say. So what did talk say? The only video I don't know. Funny book. So be there. I will take that out job and right there. As to what is going on now on the internet, in our world, and everything going on with marriage, I think you should really advise yourself before you get into anything called marriage, because when you actually get into it, you are locked for life. You are locked for life. So for me, I would say, would you or don't know?
Okay, but before we get into business, right, we have a special guest today, and then she's from, can you guess? The green and white people.
Drum roll.
She's from Nigeria. Yeah, we have CY in the studios with us.
Thank you.
CY.
It is, what's the meaning of what you said just now?
Yekoware.
Yeah, Yekoware.
It means that we are going to marry.
Oh, I think I found my husband here though, but.
Okay. But Charlie, the new age, right?
Yeah,
the new age
marriage. So, guys, this week on social media, I actually found a list of someone. He actually posted a list of what his supposed in-laws gave him before he can actually marry his to-be wife or girlfriend. This is a guy who has actually spent on a woman heavily. The key word here is spent.
Heavily.
Adjective. And the list goes as follows.
Okay.
Trinsa, that is the bride price. So the guy is supposed to pay around 2,000 Ghana cedis, which is around
2,000 Ghana cedis.
2,000 Ghana cedis.
Like
almost
120,
130, 25
in Naira.
euros.
No, euros.
In Naira would be around
20,000.
200,000.
200,000.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really, I stand to be corrected. And four bottles of schnapp for the father. He's supposed to give the father a full piece cloth. The ahinema, this slippers.
The traditional
he's
slipper.
supposed to, and he's supposed to actually give the father also 800 Ghana cedis and give one bottle of whiskey for the father.
So, okay, you finish.
It's actually funny. We go to the mother's side. He's supposed to give the mother also a full piece cloth, headgear for the hair, slippers, but the slippers, it was actually
for the females, right?
Yeah, slippers, but the woman wanted a designer slippers. Gucci to be precise.
Okay.
And also 500 Ghana cedis for the woman. And for the bride, for bride's belongings, we have 1,000 Ghana cedis for the engagement, a ring and a Bible for the bride, 6 crates of soft drinks.
It was
4 crates of beer. And we have 1 suitcase. The suitcase should be of a modern suitcase, not the olden type. It's a modern suitcase.
My God.
We have 8 pieces of cloth, GTP.
To be precise.
GTP. We have 4 pairs of ladies' shoes, designer.
For the girl.
For the lady, yeah.
For the lady. Sorry.
I'm still on the ladies' side. 2 pairs of native slippers. And we have 10,000 as capital, J3. So if the woman comes into the marriage, she has something to start business with. So 10,000 so this for capital. Like for the woman to start business.
To start something.
Yeah, to start up something. And for the brother-in-laws, 500 Ghana cedis both for the brothers because she has 2 brothers.
So, no, what you read is for who?
So
for the
now
parents
it's just for
and the
I
bride.
started with the twin son. That's for
the family. For the family.
And I started with the father.
With the father.
And I went to the mother.
Okay.
And now I'm done with the bride. The bride actually ended with the 10,000 cedis for the J3.
Okay. And now you're going to the
And now
to the
I'm
brothers.
actually to the brothers. She has 2 brothers. So 500 cedis each for the brothers. And hold on. Also 400 Ghana cedis for Bajafo. Okay, so the elders who are coming to sit to witness the wedding, everyone is getting 300 Ghana cedis each, and assorted drinks for refreshments. So this is what someone is supposed to present before he can marry.
No, please let me understand. Let me understand. This particular list is for only the traditional marriage.
Just the traditional marriage.
The Christian ceremony thing is not part.
So this is actually what you are supposed to present to the family.
To the family. So this is for the family.
The wedding plans, everything is not the engagement, the canopy, the food, the refreshments. We are not there yet.
So this is the dowry now, the
Yes,
bride price.
kind of, yeah. This is what you are supposed to present.
Okay.
To give to the woman.
And you have a problem with that?
No, but wait, no, but wait. Let me ask you. Since this one is actually from someone, a Ghanaian, right?
Yeah.
Since you are coming from Nigeria, do you have similar things
Similar
like
things
that?
in Nigeria, I
Yes,
think.
yes.
And do you think it's cheaper or expensive?
For you, what's your take on that?
Okay, for me, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not married yet.
Yeah.
But then I have cousins and siblings that have gotten married. And I just feel like for every tribe, they have what they need.
Okay.
These things are traditions. It's not technology. It's been there.
Tradition.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been there.
The person said that he wants designer slippers.
which is
Maybe
slippers.
maybe then it was slippers made with leather, and it was expensive. But now we have Gucci and the rest of it. So
But Gucci is not making traditional slippers. I've
So
never seen
they
any
said-
Gucci store.
No. So the list, to be precise, she said slippers, leather slippers for the mother. The father wanted ahinema, the traditional native wear. But the mother wanted slippers.
But
So-
leather slippers.
So yeah, she said slippers, but should be of a designer brand.
You see where I'm coming from. So it's not like she said she
What's
wants.
your point? That it's
She
too
is-
expensive.
This is for tradition. Where is the Gucci coming from?
It's
We don't use Gucci for Christ's sake. It should be a normal female.
I thought it was just a normal female
traditional
slippers
slippers.
like those. Yeah,
do you people have something
yeah,
like
we
that?
have. Yeah, we have a traditional
made of
slippers.
leather and everything.
That's
But
what
then-
our kings and queens wear.
Oh, okay.
So we have
It's-
something like that. But if you
Okay.
tell me, Gucci doesn't even know that particular slippers that they are even talking about.
No. So I stand to be correct. I know there are Gucci slippers for women.
Yeah.
Bro, that is not a Henema we wear. Or
No.
2-4 is not wearing.
But that's not what she
No,
wants now.
she said the
what
woman
I'm
said she
saying
wants
is this
Gucci
list.
slippers.
Yeah, the list.
So okay, she didn't say she wants a traditional.
No.
The man wanted
Okay.
the traditional slippers, but now the woman wanted slippers.
Then
but
after you know
yes,
that.
to be precise, Gucci.
Do you know that when someone is going to marry someone, right? When someone is going to marry someone, the guy is responsible for buying the dress of the father and also of
Yes,
the mother.
so it's here.
So after
It's here, everything is here.
So after he's done buying those ahinema, all those cloth for the father and for the mother, then he has to now buy another Gucci slippers again.
Yes, it's part of the list.
It's part of the list. That's what I'm saying. This list now for me, it's tradition. It's been there way before you and me.
Wow.
Like when you're, for example, when your dad went to marry your mom, they gave him lists.
I
Just
know-
that the difference now is maybe this one is has more content.
Exactly,
more
that is the
needs.
problem for me. That is
Oh,
the
so
problem.
you have a problem that is too much.
It's too much.
Really?
Of course, it's too much because there are certain things which are actually listed in this
That are not necessary.
they are not necessary.
So
It's
for me-
unnecessary.
We'll wait for some. Just give me some on
The
the list.
Gucci slippers,
It's not necessary.
parents took 2,000. I
I
heard
think
that.
today I'm going to play both sides.
No, bro, wait. Father took 2,000.
Yes, hold on.
2,000 Ghana
Hold
cedis.
on.
And then
in
the
the list
woman-
again, I heard that he's supposed to pay like 500.
Hold on. That's why
800.
today I'm saying I'm playing both sides.
Okay.
Because to actually raise a woman, or to raise a girl,
A girl child.
for the girl to become a woman,
You
to
cannot
see,
say that, bro.
Relax, for you to see, and you actually be enticed. Oh, this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. It's expensive.
Why not? The man, they're not born now.
No, relax. Because when you have a girl child, this menstrual thing, it's a whole drama on its own. To actually raise a woman, for the woman to actually keep herself.
Uh-huh.
For you to see that, oh, this is someone who has been
This
well
woman,
kept.
this woman,
I get
But
your
you know,
point.
this is even cheap, because if there was an instance where the man had actually given birth with the lady before marrying the girl, there's something they call kwasiabu.
that one is a different thing.
Now you have
that
to pay
one,
the bride price of, I think,
like
the
you have
mother.
to pay like
another one.
double
Yeah,
of
double.
like
Because you have actually cheated the family.
like you
Because
cheated,
you didn't marry
yeah.
her before.
like you got pregnant with the person without
Yes.
seeking the girl's hand in marriage from the family. So it's like that's what they do.
I
So
think
you have
it
to
happens too in Nigeria.
pay.
Like when you're with the person, and then you probably have a child already. The man just have to go and pay, and I think they'll just fine you a lot of money for that.
So how will you picture? You see, what was the total?
So the total wasn't listed.
I understand what Emmanuel was trying to say about raising a girl child, but I feel like that's not the factor.
Exactly.
What me I'm capitalizing on is this list here is tradition. You can't take
But
it away from us.
expensive.
Yeah.
No,
It's
that's
Now it's
expensive.
Yeah.
now left for the girl. What me I feel here right now, if the guy is maybe not capable of giving everything on this list, is left for him to talk to his babe like, oh, this is, how you, obviously the girl knows how capable the guy is financially. So it's left for you to have this conversation. And the girl just relate to her parents like, oh, dad, you already know this is this. In fact, I just feel like these are conversations you have with your parents before they come.
What if the parents also come and say, then the man is not capable of taking care of you? Because if a man cannot give this or pay for these things, but then
Because,
you
yeah,
want to come for our child and marry the child and be with the child forever and ever, or till eternity or something.
You know, there are even some families that is actually standard.
Yeah.
They have it there.
You have
no
to.
matter what you do, whoever
And you
is
know
coming.
that if 100%, well, let's say 100% now, and you take out 1% of the people, they have problem like this because they have that standard of, oh, if the bride price is 45 million, if the man is not coming with 45 million, you will not marry my daughter, and the girl is home till now, probably clocking 35 and not
people
married.
they do.
And why? Because they cannot drop their standard. Oh, you must be 45 million to marry my child. I just feel
But
that's
me,
wrong.
I feel like most of the things that are in the list are not necessary. Because for Christ's sake,
like what? For me,
I
for
want to
Christ's
know.
sake, for
Because
wait. For Christ's sake, it is just marriage that the guy is coming to. Is coming to
It's
marry
not-
your daughter.
Okay.
Wait, where from the 2,000 Ghana cedis? I mean, is cool for the family. Father is also taking 800 something. Mother is taking this. You need to buy this. You are even giving the lady 10,000 what? 10,000 Ghana
what
cedis.
if
capital.
the man is capable of doing it? That's why they actually
because you see,
brought this list.
honestly, I think this
Because
this
if
list
you
is
are
even-
dating somebody,
Yeah.
your parents should know the person you are dating. They should know how. In fact, when they say when an elder sits down and sees something, even if you like climb Iroko tree, I don't know if you know that adage. It's a Nigerian adage where they'll tell you that when an elder sits down and sees something, even if you like climb the highest mountain, you can never see it.
It's also in Ghana.
So now I feel like when you are dating somebody, you introduce the person to your parents. They just know, oh, this person is good for you. This person is not good for you. This person is capable of taking care of you and all of that.
People they pretend.
I know
rent
people
cars.
I know people pretend, but
for me,
you
I
can't
think
pretend for too long
it's
now.
too much.
But
For me, I feel it's too much. What if the man pretends?
for
No,
me,
but the
it's tradition.
No,
Yeah,
see
you
why?
can't take that away from
No.
us.
What if
no,
the
no,
man
This is our
pretends?
tradition.
What if
It is
the man
tradition.
This is
pretends?
what they need.
No, it is tradition.
You have to provide this thing to get married to my child. Yeah. It's tradition. Back in the days then, I think they used to do all this. You harvest yam, you harvest cocoa, you bring, in fact, find things from your farm, you bring it to the girl's house to ask for. If you're a king, for example, and getting married to maybe a commoner, let's say back in the days, you see how they bring gold, jewelries, and all of that. That is it.
That's why
Just that for now, people are just. I don't even know what is wrong with our men.
That is why I am still
Is it technology?
No,
Is it technology
that is why I'm still
your
saying.
brains are just going.
No. Relax.
even get
That's what I'm still saying. Say, Udibedi or don't know. Funny banku.
No, but
because
see,
listen. After you've paid. Let's say the man is able to pay everything.
Yeah.
He got married with the like they are married and everything. Because this list is just to get the lady's hand in marriage. Wedding plans and everything. It's not.
What is the wedding plan?
No, but see,
do you know that this is actually what we do in Africa? This is our culture. When you're talking about those white weddings and stuff, this is the marriage.
No.
This is the marriage. Yeah,
this is the marriage.
Now we are
if you
supposed
can
to now,
afford to do all of this, and you're married.
Yeah,
no,
of course.
See, that's why. See, this
but you
new
think
age
a family producing this particular list will tell you that after you are done with this one, you don't have to do any church.
No.
Yes, it happens.
Evans, relax.
It's
Some
possible,
people would say when you are able to provide this
traditional wedding,
but
you are
listen,
married.
But here's the case, we don't know.
No, relax. That's why I'm actually coming to this point. That you see, that's why we are talking about the new age marriage, because now ladies of today, they will be like, okay, you are done with this. Now I want a Cinderella wedding. I want a Snow White wedding where there's this whole white theme terrain going with 6-7 bridesmaids. There's this fluff, like there's this white shimmering things all around. After the guy has provided this for the hand, like, to marry the lady. Now this is just for the parents. Now the engagement ceremony, the things they will do, the wedding vendors that they will hire, food, drinks, because people who will come to witness the marriage are supposed to be fed. And it's not the lady's parents who is going to feed the lady. It's actually the guests who are coming. It's the people. It's you coming to marry. Maybe it's your wife. Maybe your wife's parents, or if your wife's mother is good enough or kind enough, she can actually step in. It's okay. Yeah, I will help you with this. But it's not guaranteed that the woman is going to do this.
Let me tell you.
Because after all this, the engagement ceremony comes in place. After the engagement ceremony, the actual white wedding, because now every girl.
Not every girl. Not every girl.
No,
maybe
wait.
90% of all the ladies we have now all want white wedding.
Emmanuel, let me chip this.
A wedding that is going to trend on Twitter, trend on TikTok,
Instagram.
trend on Instagram.
Let me chip this.
All those
let me chip
hashtags
this
going on.
The issue with me, I am not saying that you actually going by this list is wrong.
What's the problem?
The problem is that we are all from Africa as we are here. I'm from Ghana. You are from Ghana. She's from Nigeria. We know the current level of economic crisis that we have in our countries now.
No, the best.
Wait. Let me make my submission clear. Let me make my submission clear.
Okay.
Wait, we know now how many of these young guys
Can afford.
who are ready to marry can actually afford this particular list? That is the question.
That's why I'm actually saying that.
In Africa, where we are coming from, for instance, in Ghana, someone will finish uni, the person will be of the age around, like, let's say 24, 25 years. You finish, you come, now you go do your national service, which is your
NYC.
And exactly, in Ghana. You will do that one for 1 year. The person will be like, let's say, like 26, 27 years. After that, no job. Someone can actually stay home for like 10 years, 15 years before the person can actually even be employed and start earning money and then start saving towards his life. Then even think about even going to marry. So how many of these young guys will be able to even afford this particular thing? So the problem is not about the listing.
Okay.
The problem is the fact that the current situation, the current economy that we have currently in our countries will not propel someone to actually do such a thing.
So the whole thing is that
so
for
if by God's grace you find someone who has it, who is well to do and who can actually afford this, fair enough. That is not a problem.
It's not about well to do. This list right here, it's tradition, regardless of whatever is inside.
Yeah.
You can still find another list You can still find another list that you just get maybe 10 tubers of yam, 2 crate of soft drink, and all of that, and it's lesser than this.
Because I know in Nigeria,
it's not.
because
It's
I know
not
in Nigeria,
about.
it's even
You
more.
are not understand. You are
Okay.
not. See why it's not understanding what I mean.
No.
What I mean is
relax.
Wait. I'm coming. The tradition is tradition.
Tradition is tradition.
The
You can't take
diary,
it away.
whatever you
have
need to pay, whatever you need to pay to that. But there is no constant amount of money that you are supposed to pay.
Relax. That's what I'm
So
saying.
For my
Somebody
tribe,
listen,
from where I'm from,
Yeah.
I think I used to hear, I'm not sure, but I don't know, like it's 23 naira you pay.
So it's constant.
As is it bride price now?
Yeah.
Then they have the list.
So it's constant.
Yes.
That's constant.
Yes, they have like 23 naira that you pay.
So is there not a point where you can actually have someone or a family taking less than 23 naira?
No, listen.
I don't know. I'm not there now.
Evans,
You can't be there. These are kinsmen,
Evans,
your
listen.
parents.
No,
you just
what
sit
I'm
down
trying to
there.
say-
Evans, listen, relax. You are just. I don't know how
Relax,
to.
calm down.
you are-
I know
yes.
you want to get married and
Yes.
you're scared
Yeah, I
that
want-
No.
and you're scared that maybe the girl, her parents will just kind of like, oh, I want a Lambo. Just
Yes,
relax.
relax.
I know.
calm down.
Listen.
No. It will not happen like
That is
that.
why. That's
Relax,
why I'm
calm
actually
down.
saying relax, because what we're having now, like this list I actually mentioned, it's even minimal. Because I've seen on the same Twitter, Nigerian, they took cows, they took sheep, flock, they took bags of rice.
Which tribe?
I'm not really. I don't know I can't really say.
The guy get
different-
money now. The guy get
So,
money.
You get what I'm saying now.
That's my
the thing.
point.
You
Because
get what
my
I'm
point.
saying.
Some
So
people-
it's relative, yeah.
It's-
If,
I know
if
it's
you
relative.
can afford it,
Me,
you
I'm
can
standing
do-
in for.
if
I'm,
you can-
I'm
if you
standing
can-
in for all the hustling
Broke men
boys.
association.
No, it's not about broke men
Yeah,
association.
no,
It's
no.
not,
That's
for
my
you to
family,
wait
you know.
now, for
That's
a
my
man,
family.
for a man to wake up in
Not
the morning
broke association,
and say,
please.
I want to get married, I want to settle down. It's because he's able to afford to take care of 2 people,
Yeah.
and maybe 3.
Can you please define your affordability for me? Please.
I don't know. Depends on your pocket.
Thank you.
Of course. That's
you
what
are
I'm saying.
sure that you can take care
That's
of
what I'm
yourself,
saying.
and now I want to bring you somebody else, and I can take care of that person too.
And
See why?
other people who will come.
Exactly.
See why? Someone can be ready.
So-
I can be ready.
Yeah.
I can only be able to afford a 1-bedroom, self-contained for myself and my wife. Someone can also be ready. The person can afford a mansion. Someone can be ready. The person will have his own house. So what I'm saying is also relative, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, that for me, I am standing in for that
Broke
we
men
are not there
association.
yet.
Okay, broke
That
men
we will
association.
find, by God's grace, we find someone that we will want to settle, so that we stop living all those.
Yeah. The life you are living now. Abi.
No, please.
I see you.
Please, I beg
I see
you.
what you are
Please,
doing. I see you.
Hey.
I see you.
For me,
So-
I think.
So at least they should at least make it.
Evans,
you know,
Evans,
hold on. What
Evans, you're
I want to
actually.
ask-
I don't know. Your tempers are very high.
Yeah,
When
I
Bro,
feel
I
like
want
he's
to-
getting
bro,
married next year,
bro,
and
I
maybe
want to
they're
marry,
married.
you know.
Relax.
I
Let me
want
tell
to
you.
marry.
No. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Tell us, have they given you list? So
No,
we'll know where you're coming
no.
from.
Yeah,
No,
because
they've not given me any
listen. This whole thing I'm talking about, this is something which is actually because someone will tell if you are not ready to settle down or you don't have money to pay this, don't go and marry.
Yes, now.
Because you have to actually settle. If you can afford this, then the parents will not say, okay, then you can take care of my child.
Exactly, now. So if
Because you can't just say,
So go where you go where you
go where you belong to.
go to your level,
Thank you.
pick your demon. No,
Fight-
where as in, just know your class.
choose your enemy.
choose
your
I'm telling you,
battles
choose your
wisely.
battle wisely. If you know you are seeing this girl, you are
There's a
expensive, I
high,
cannot
oh.
afford you.
Then you just fuck your
You go
because
and look for somebody you can
that
afford.
you can afford. Because this one
Honestly.
No, but this is not
No
fair.
matter how-
now.
that's
This
not
is
to
fair.
say that's
because
not
this
to
one,
say
Idua, you go there, explain.
that's not to
tire.
say
No evidence.
That's
No-
not to say there are not people, there are not families that give you this list, and then their child like, daddy, talk to the father, and they're like, okay, they probably make an adjustment because you want your child to be happy. You get
Some
it
people do
works.
that.
Some people do it.
Because
So-
let's actually now move to because when we start discussing about this, I don't think we are going to finish right now. Now let's actually move a little bit further to yes, the man has paid everything. The marriage has been done.
Everything
Quite
set.
everything marriage terrain,
Yeah.
trending on TikTok and everything. Everything has been set.
Stamp.
Now they are together.
This is actually the marriage.
This is the marriage.
That was a wedding.
That was everything. Now the actual marriage is when everything is done, said and done. You are now with your husband. Together,
Reality.
starting a family. That's where the reality
We finish the do the now.
Now you're home.
Now you're home.
This is the marriage. Are you now going to say, okay, your husband will say, oh, I gave this money, I did this and this and I did this and this and this. That's now I'm kind of broke. So can you
No, that's
now?
not going
No, relax. Can we now stay and do 50-50? Now, we will have a common fund. We will put money in it every month. This is our expenses. So if it's like, let's say in a month we are spending, example, 1,000 Ghana cedis. I will chip in 500 cedis. You should also bring 500 cedis.
Then why are you a man?
If you are the woman, the married woman, who we spent all this
Why are you a man?
some amount
When
with,
coming to marry me, you told my parents you can take care of me.
And even
My job as a woman is to be a helper.
to come and eat.
No, not to come and eat. To be a helper. It's your job. You're a man.
I side
Come on.
with you.
Yes, you should
I'm with
provide.
you.
What makes you a man is providing security, safety, a roof over your family's head, food to eat. These are your job as a man. So when you are not doing that, what makes you a man?
Exactly. You are useless. You're
Now
not a
that's
man.
where you see. I'm not to say that there are no women that actually help. Yeah, that's not. I'm not saying you shouldn't help, but there are some basic things that as a man you should provide, and when you cannot do that, it strips you off every masculinity you have.
Exactly. And that is the problem I have with some of the men. Because I know men, women, we are not the same.
Yes,
Me,
that,
when it comes
that
to
equality thing they are trying
when
to
it
do,
comes
it
to
can never
when it comes
work.
to a man and a
Leave
woman,
all
me,
those
I always
things, that's
I always
good.
deduce.
Cannot work.
I'm always deducing.
Guys.
I'm always, bro. Let me make this point, please. When it comes to matters of gender, like men, women, I always deduce my facts or my submission from the Bible.
Okay.
God creates man.
Yeah.
Where as He creates man,
He creates devil.
He say man no go feel live alone.
Create
He creates
woman.
the devil.
woman.
For man rib
Say make man can do what? Can't help.
help. You get
The
me
point,
now.
the fact that you are even able to even
To
tell
afford this
yourself
list.
that
You should be able
you
to
will be
take care
able to
of her.
afford this.
Take care of me.
You cannot tell me after you've gotten married to me that we should do 50. What do you mean by 50-50?
So now you don't agree to the fact of what do you bring to the table? Let's do 50-50. Let's do 40-40.
That me, no, you are a man. They are basic.
But
as
you know
said,
there are sometimes that
they are
it's hard
basic-
for men.
There are basic things that as a man you should be able to provide.
Guys.
And
Yeah.
one of the things is that you need to provide for your family.
Guys,
right?
guys.
The woman
Evans,
only comes in.
Relax. I think we are actually going over our time. So now I'll give everyone the last opportunity. I think for this topic we'll have a part 2. We'll have a
Yeah,
part
we
2
should.
on
We
this
should.
topic.
Yeah, we should
I
have
think
a part
we have
two.
a part
yeah.
2 on this topic.
We should have a part
So I
2.
think I will give
Maybe by
everyone.
then Evans would have gone to pay the bride price. Who knows?
Who knows?
Amen.
So I think I'll give everyone 1 minute to sum up everything they would want to say. But guys, we are coming back on this same topic, a part 2. Watch out. A part 2 of this particular topic about marriage.
Especially you want to get married.
Because
Yeah, I want to marry
it's
you.
like
I
some
want to
people
marry.
want to get married and they are actually anxious of what to go with. Oh, the list and everything. It's expensive. But stay tuned. But guys, I want everyone's last words about this topic for today. We will come back. I'm promising you all. We'll come back. So, 80s man, please, your last words.
Bro, I think that we need to do a part 2 of this because me, the words that I have in me, I need to pour them out. But then, I think that this particular list is very expensive. For me, it's very expensive because if I represent my boys, like my age mates and all those things,
The Brokers Association.
bro, I'm not broke. But
You're
I'm
broke.
not broke.
If you cannot afford to get married now and take care of somebody
No,
else, you're
it
broke.
doesn't mean you have. No, I live
Because
life.
they have been lamenting about this.
they live
small
life
list.
normal.
This is, imagine we're getting married to somebody else now, like another girl with this kind of list times.
This part 2 for
Please.
Cam. You know what make
Yeah.
an land. So as I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm still on the fact that it is expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
My take.
If you don't make me do this part 2,
I feel like
make
the
me
list,
come back.
for me, the list this is tradition, regardless of the context, regardless of whatever is inside there. This is what you need to pay to marry my child, and you are telling me you cannot pay. That is too much. Abba, come on.
Part 2.
I feel like these things before her parents sat down and made this list.
They actually saw the worth of their
Actually,
child.
thank
The
you.
worth of-
They know this person can afford.
Thank you
very
to
much.
get-
No,
it's not
relax.
an assumption.
Thank
What
you.
I say.
assume-
No,
you're
no,
only
it's an
assuming.
assumption.
No.
Because I cannot be getting married to somebody,
No.
and my father and my mom
Please,
they don't know the person.
It's done.
Part 2.
So, guys, I know everyone has a comment or a take on this particular topic.
Drop it
So
in
don't
the comment
forget to
section.
drop your opinion in the comment section, like how you guys have been doing
Please
it
help me
always.
roast
Follow
this
me,
boy.
oh.
Roast
It's
80s.
expensive.
Roast
It's
80s.
expensive.
All the
We want
ladies,
to
please
marry.
come.
Please, they should cut down.
If you know you're falling in love with this boy watching the YouTube videos, please listen now. You cannot afford to pay your bride price.
So, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's still the EAAN Aura Podcast.
Yeah.
And see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Ciao.